Hello, welcome back to the channel. So this is just another quick video of a beer book. So it's like my quick review on this book. This is the one from Matthew Curtis. It's a modern British beer. Again, it's been supported then by CAMRA. So Matthew's had the support from CAMRA Books. Basically, what it's about is, well, I'll read the back. Over the course of the past 2 decades, beer as you know it has changed forever, taking their cues from craft beer revolution in the US and the resurrection of traditional styles in continental Europe. The brewers of Great Britain and Northern Ireland have carved out a unique and world-leading beer culture. So, Matthew Curtis tells the story of the evolution of modern British beer and guides you on a journey of discovery across the British Isles, from Scotland via Yorkshire, Wales and the Midlands, to London and the South East. Also covering in Greater Manchester, which is, you know, some brilliant breweries from in Greater Manchester. Discovering a beer culture that has a global reach, but is also intrinsically local at heart. Through the stories of 86 different beers, it gives a personal insight into the birth of modern British beer, from how it tastes to where its ingredients are from, to the people behind the scenes working hard to make it. This is a book why modern British beer is important. Whether it's a can or two at home, a bottle generously shared with friends, a quick pint at the local, or a night of revelry to mark a milestone moment, modern British beer brings joy and deserves to be celebrated. I got this book, I think it was about September. It was when I was on holiday and seen it was going to come out. Follow Matthew on Twitter. He's also, you might say it on here, he's an award-winning writer, photographer based in Manchester, England. He's in beer, he's in ferment, he's good beer hunting. He also owns the magazine Pellicle. So all stuff, you know, he is really good. And this takes you on a journey, and it's really interesting. It starts off with a broad spectrum of joy, which I'm not going to tell you too much because I want you to go and buy the book. And it moves into defining modern British beer. And it's just really, it draws you in. And you get the book, and then for me personally, it was really hard to put down. I mean, I do love reading everything about beer. I love British beer, how this, you know, Matthew's take on how regional breweries, traditional breweries are creating modern beers, and still on, you know, creating the traditional beers as well. It's all within here, and he goes on this journey, and you do feel like you go with him. Just picking out some of the beers, some of the breweries. He goes and speaks to the brewers. He gets an understanding of the ingredients, locality, the communities where the brewers are, and some of the beers that he's in this book. My favourite cask beer, Track Sonoma. That's in the book, talks to them. Really interesting. He goes to Thornbridge, speaks about Jaipur. Really interesting story behind Jaipur. And I mean, this is just a few examples. He goes to 86 breweries. Deya's Steady Rolling Man, the Pale Ale. That's just an example of some. He's all over the place. Wildcard, just to read some. Boxcar, Queer Brewing, the Colonel, there in London. He's got the Deya Left-Handed Giant, Lost and Grounded. All into Wales, you've got the Polly. Over to Scotland, even like in Nottingham, the Unraxers. It's just really interesting. He goes, I mean, it's only a couple of pages with each brewery, but it really does just gives you a little bit of insight into their process, their background, and you just seem to, what it's done to me is introduced me to a lot more breweries, stories behind some of the beers. So yeah, it's definitely worth a buy. It's fairly new. This cost me $15.99. Like I say, it's only a couple of months back. It didn't take me long to read it, and I still go back to it now. So if I'm having a drink, like the Jaipur, pull the book out, just have a little read of the Jaipur story again. It just makes, I don't know if it's just me, but makes things just taste that better when you've got the background story. So yeah, so definitely worth, if you can, get a copy of Modern British Beers by Matthew Curtis. Okay, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.